The Nile River, 8 biblical references. Moses found in the Nile, Exodus 2:1-10. The infant Moses is found in a basket among the reeds of the Nile River by Pharaoh's daughter, who adopts him and raises him as her own son. This event sets the stage for Moses' future role as a leader of the Israelites. The plague of blood, Exodus 7:14-24. God instructs Moses to tell Aaron to stretch his staff over the waters of Egypt, including the Nile River, turning them into blood. This event serves as the first plague upon Pharaoh and Egypt for their refusal to release the Israelites from slavery. The plague of frogs, Exodus 8:1-15. The second plague of frogs descends upon Egypt as a divine sign from God. Aaron stretches his hand over the waters of Egypt, causing an overwhelming torrent of frogs to emerge and cover the land. This plague of frogs serves as a clear message to Pharaoh, reinforcing God's demand to release the captive Israelites. Joseph's rise to power through a dream about the Nile, Genesis 41:1-36. In the book of Genesis, there is a remarkable story that showcases Joseph's extraordinary journey from a lowly prisoner to the esteemed vizier of Egypt. This remarkable turn of events begins with a dream about the Nile River. Through divine wisdom, Joseph reveals that the dream represents 7 years of abundant harvest followed by 7 years of severe famine. His interpretation proves to be accurate and plays a pivotal role in the future of Egypt. The Nile turns to blood in a vision, Ezekiel 29:1-10. A prophecy against Egypt describes a vision in which the Nile, a lifeline of the nation, turns to blood. This haunting imagery symbolizes the devastating judgment that will befall Egypt at the hands of the Babylonian king, Nebuchadnezzar. The blessing of the Nile to Egypt, Isaiah 23:10. Though not directly mentioning the Nile, Isaiah 23:10 is often interpreted as alluding to the prosperity brought to Egypt by the Nile's floods. These floods allowed the country to thrive agriculturally. Warning of Nile's desolation, Ezekiel 30:12. A prophecy warns of the Nile's desolation, a dire message spoken by God. This prophecy foretells the drying up of the mighty Nile River, a devastating event that holds grave consequences for Egypt's sustenance and economy. The river turns to blood, Revelation 16:4. In the New Testament book of Revelation, John has a vision of the end times and the judgments of God. In Revelation 16:4, there is a striking reference to a river turning into blood. While the passage does not explicitly name the river, the imagery strongly echoes the plagues of Egypt in the Old Testament.